here for 13 years now and I enjoy my job.
But that for me is a part of mental health and psychiatry that I'm passionate about.
I found it a really supportive place for a new consultant to work.
Where is the makeup department, by the way?
Sussex CAMHS is busy. I don't think anyone could deny that. There's loads of work out there. There's working together, there's focusing together, and there's managing the demand together. So for me, the key word is together there.
It's offered me a wealth of opportunities. I've found it really satisfying. I've been able to do work I felt that's in line with my values.
Since I started, I think I grew significantly. I learned a lot being here. And yeah, I feel a lot more confident.
People make your job, and I think if you enjoy the people that you're working with, then it makes it a really friendly, nice place to be, and that's how I find working in Sussex.
Yeah, I thought it would be much tougher than in the beginning, because it was lots of issues about visas and transition, but in maybe a month or so everything was done.
Sussex is really positive around SAS doctors, create opportunities for SAS doctors to move into medical leadership or medical education, and our SAS workforce are, again, many of us have been here a long time.
I felt really supportive, I have to admit, throughout the journey. Obviously, I started in an inpatient unit initially. I moved into the community when I expressed that wish. There was no post on that point, and I remember that the clinical lead on that time even created a post for me.
There's support for clinical work, there's also support for academic work. And for those people who aspire to be leaders or to work as managers, there's also support for that.
The work we do, I would argue, is virtually impossible without the needed degree of support, and that support, in my experience, has always been there.
You can work across lots of different subspecialties, for example within CAMHS, whether it's eating disorders, neurodevelopmental teams, generic CAMHS, inpatient.
I had to go back and forward to my country. I just did all these flexible hours, and the managers were very, very supportive.
For me personally, it's really supported me with my development and learning around developing service quality, around developing leadership.
There are new consultant groups that you can join, and I've also had a mentor, which has been really fantastic.
There are lots of opportunities, you just have to find them and they have to find you.
Working in the NHS as it is today, I think what can really make the difference is the support that you get from your colleagues.
Lots of corridor conversations, cups of tea, catch-ups.
I felt very much valued when joining that team, and that has continued.
We're talking the same language, which is quite important. We're looking from the same page, and we all care, children, young people and families.
In a way, it's what makes me come to work, is knowing that I'm going to get that support from people, and knowing that people are your colleagues, but they're also your friends.
I feel that there are people that I can trust to go to discuss either clinical things or non-clinical bits.
One of the key attributes of our trust is that it's an incredibly caring environment, so whether that's caring for patients and families, but also caring for staff as well.
I grew up part of the world where I kind of strolled in sandy beaches, went for hiking in mountains and things like that. And I think that's what I can find in Sussex. Beaches are not far away. Southdown National Park, this is part of the natural beauty of England.
When I have to drive for work sometimes across Sussex, I just like, the landscape is just so spectacular, and I kind of feel I'm just really enjoying this. I'm enjoying the views I'm seeing, it's so beautiful.
You've got the sea, of course. You're pretty close to London. Brighton is an exciting place as well.
And in Sussex as well, there's some great schools. There's 2 universities, maybe 3 if you count the one over at Chichester. So having grown up and did all my training in London, it's actually quite nice to get out of London, get out to the countryside.
There's not many places where you can pick your kids up from after school club and head down to the beach for some fish and chips.
I think it is likely one of the best places in the world to live, work and be.
It's very fulfilling, satisfying, containing.
Really supportive, really friendly.
Team, trust and together.
Rewarding, engaging and quite a lot of fun as well.
Varied, it's innovative.
Helpful, supportive, and with lots of opportunity. I would